Life is a journey. And along the way, you're going to face storms. Sometimes they'll come out of nowhere, unexpected trials, disappointments, losses that test your faith, your will, and your resolve. But let me tell you something, you have what it takes to make it through. Staying strong doesn't mean you'll never feel fear or doubt. It doesn't mean you'll always have the answers or never feel like giving up. Strength is about endurance. It's about endurance. It's about standing firm when the winds try to blow you over, holding on when everything in you says, let go. I'm not just talking about physical strength. I'm talking about the strength of the heart, the strength of character, the strength of belief, the kind of strength that says, I will not quit. I will not give in, no matter what. I've seen it myself. I've faced rejection. I've faced moments where I wasn't sure if I could take another step. But in those moments, I realized something powerful. It's not what happens to you that defines you. It's how you respond. So when you stumble, get back up. When doors close, knock on another. When you hear no, let it fuel your determination to find your yes. You are not defined by your failures. You are shaped by how you rise from them. Let me remind you of this. Challenges don't come to destroy you, they come to strengthen you. Every setback is an opportunity to learn. Every hard moment is a stepping stone to something greater. You've got to believe that even when the path is dark, even when you can't see what's ahead, there's a purpose to the struggle. Here's the truth, greatness doesn't come from comfort. It comes from pushing through the pain, the fear, and the uncertainty. It's forged in those moments when you keep going, even when you don't feel like it. Stay strong. Not just for yourself, but for the people who look up to you. Stay strong because your story, your resilience, your courage, it's an inspiration to someone else. And don't forget, faith is key. Lean on it. Trust that there's a bigger plan for your life, even if you can't see it yet. Don't just dream commit. Don't just dream commit. Don't just wish work. So when life gets tough, and it will stand firm, keep your head up, stay focused. And most importantly, stay strong no matter what. Your best days are ahead, but you've got to keep moving to get there. Resilience in adversity is the essence of human strength, the invisible thread that holds us together when life seems intent on unraveling. It is not an inherent trait bestowed upon a lucky few. It is a skill, a choice, and a mindset that can be cultivated in anyone willing to embrace the challenges of life. Adversity comes in many forms: loss, failure, rejection, or uncertainty. These moments, though difficult, are the proving grounds for resilience. They are the fires that temper our spirit and reveal the depths of our character. When life throws obstacles in our path, the instinctive reaction for many is to retreat, to avoid the discomfort, or to dwell on the unfairness of the situation. But resilience asks something different of us. Yes, it asks us to face the difficulty head on, to acknowledge the pain, and yet choose to keep moving forward. This does not mean pretending that adversity doesn't hurt or denying its impact. On the contrary, resilience begins with acceptance or recognition of reality as it is, not as we wish it to be. In accepting the challenge, we take the first step toward overcoming it. Resilience does not guarantee immediate success or immunity from further struggles. Instead, it equips us with the mental and emotional tools to persist despite setbacks. Consider the countless stories of individuals who have risen from the ashes of failure to achieve greatness. If their journeys are not marked by a lack of adversity, but by their unwavering commitment to rise each time they fell. Resilience turns failures into stepping stones, making each stumble a part of the foundation upon which future success is built. Adversity often isolates us, making us feel as though we are the only ones struggling. But resilience reminds us that hardship is a shared human experience. It allows us to draw strength from others and inspires us to extend our support in return. As the relationships we nurture during difficult times become lifelines, pulling us through moments when we feel overwhelmed. Resilience, then, is not just an individual trait, but a communal one, strengthened by the bonds we share with others who understand our struggle and walk alongside us. As a key element of resilience is the ability to adapt. Life's challenges rarely come in forms we anticipate or can easily prepare for. Flexibility in the face of uncertainty is crucial. This adaptability does not mean abandoning our goals or values, but finding new ways to pursue them when circumstances change. It means recognizing that the path forward may not look like the one we envisioned. yet remaining steadfast in our journey. Adversity becomes less daunting when we see it not as an immovable obstacle, but as a puzzle to be solved. Resilience also demands self-awareness. It requires us to understand our strengths and limitations, to recognize when we need to push forward and when we need to rest and recharge. There is no shame in pausing to gather our strength. Resilience is not about relentless action, but purposeful perseverance. Taking care of our mental and emotional well-being is not a sign of weakness, but a crucial aspect of resilience. Only when we are grounded within ourselves can we face the storms of life with clarity and determination. Another hallmark of resilience is optimism, not blind positivity that ignores the difficulty of the moment, but a deep-seated belief that better days are possible. This optimism fuels hope, and hope is a powerful force. It gives us the energy to take one more step, to try one more time, even when the odds seem insurmountable. Hope is not about denying the darkness, but about knowing that light exists, even if we cannot see it yet. Resilience feeds off this hope, turning it into action. Resilience in adversity is a deeply transformative process. Each challenge we overcome changes us, adding layers of strength, wisdom, and empathy. It strips away the superficial and reveals what truly matters. We learn to prioritize our energy, to focus on what we can control, and to let go of what we cannot. Adversity may test us, but resilience ensures that we emerge not only intact, but often stronger and more self-assured. In the face of life's trials, resilience reminds us of our capacity to endure and thrive. It teaches us that adversity is not the end of the story, but an opportunity to write a new chapter. Through resilience, we find the courage to stand tall, the wisdom to navigate challenges, and the strength to move forward no matter what life throws our way. How you respond to the trials of life reveals the essence of who you are. It is in the moments of difficulty, when the world seems to conspire against you, that your true character is laid bare. Response is a choice, a conscious decision about how to navigate challenges, failures, and setbacks. While you may not control what happens to you, you hold the power over how you react. And that reaction can either propel you forward or hold you back. Adversity does not discriminate. At some point, life will test every individual with hardships, whether through personal loss, professional failure, or unexpected hurdles. These moments can feel overwhelming, as though the weight of the world is pressing down on your shoulders. Yet these are the very moments that shape you. The way you respond to adversity becomes the defining factor in your growth, success, and resilience. Some people, when faced with challenges, allow them to become permanent roadblocks. They dwell on the unfairness of their situation, letting frustration and despair consume them. While this reaction is understandable, it's human to feel pain and disappointment. It can also become a trap. Dwelling on what went wrong or wishing things had turned out differently will not change the past. It is only by shifting focus to what can be done next that progress is possible. Response, then, is not about denying the difficulty, but about finding a path forward despite it. Choosing how to respond in tough situations requires self-awareness. It means pausing in the heat of the moment to assess your emotions, understand your triggers, and decide on a course of action that aligns with your long-term goals rather than your immediate feelings. Self-control is not easy, especially when frustration, anger, or fear threaten to take over. But learning to pause and respond thoughtfully instead of reacting impulsively is one of the most powerful skills a person can develop. It is in this space between action and reaction that growth occurs. Your response to challenges also sends a message to yourself and to those around you. When you face adversity with determination, courage, and a problem-solving mindset, you reinforce your own belief in your ability to overcome obstacles. Self-belief becomes a cornerstone for future resilience. Similarly, your response can inspire others. People are always watching, whether it's your family, friends, or colleagues. Your ability to stay composed and focused in the face of difficulty can serve as a powerful example, demonstrating that setbacks are not the end, but an opportunity for a new beginning. Responding well to adversity also involves a willingness to learn. Every challenge carries a lesson, but you can only access that wisdom if you are open to reflection. Ask yourself, what can I take from this experience? What did I do well? And what could I improve? By treating each setback as a stepping stone, you turn moments of failure into moments of growth. This mindset not only helps you overcome the current challenge, but also prepares you for future ones. Life is a continuous cycle of ups and downs, and those who approach it with curiosity and a willingness to adapt are the ones who thrive. It's important to note that the way you respond to adversity often requires humility. Sometimes the best response is to admit when you've made a mistake, to seek help, or to acknowledge that you don't have all the answers. This vulnerability is not a sign of weakness, but of strength. It takes courage to face the truth, to learn from it, and to move forward with clarity and purpose. People who embrace this mindset often find that their challenges become turning points, leading them to unexpected opportunities and personal growth. Moreover, your response defines you not just in major life events, but in the small, everyday moments. When someone treats you unfairly, how do you react? When a plan falls apart, what do you do next? These seemingly minor interactions accumulate, shaping how you're perceived and, more importantly, how you see yourself. The habits you form in your daily responses will influence how you handle larger challenges. If you can approach small setbacks with grace and determination, you will be better equipped to tackle life's bigger obstacles. Ultimately, your response to adversity is a reflection of your values. It reveals what matters most to you and how committed you are to achieving your goals. Will you let the opinions of others derail you, or will you stay focused on your path? Will you allow fear to paralyze you, or will you take one small step forward, even if the future feels uncertain? These choices define not only the outcome of the situation, but also the person you become in the process. In life, challenges are inevitable, but growth is optional. The key to thriving lies not in avoiding difficulty, but in choosing how you respond to it. Every response shapes your character, builds your resilience, and paves the way for your future. With the right mindset and a determination to learn and grow, you can turn every obstacle into an opportunity to define yourself in the most meaningful way. Failure is often misunderstood as the end of the road, a sign of inadequacy, or an irreversible setback. Yet failure is not the opposite of success. It is a fundamental part of the journey toward achieving it. Those who fear failure often miss out on its greatest gift, the opportunity to learn. In reality, failure is not a mark of weakness, but a chance to grow, reflect, and refine oneself. It is a teacher, often harsh but always honest, offering lessons that cannot be learned through success alone. Every failure holds within it a story, a set of circumstances that led to a specific outcome. Examining these stories with a curious and open mind allows us to uncover patterns, identify mistakes, and understand the factors that contributed to the result. This process is not about assigning blame, whether to oneself or others, but about gaining clarity. When you treat failure as feedback rather than finality, you unlock the ability to adapt and improve. Each setback becomes a stepping stone, not a stumbling block. The most successful individuals in history are often those who have failed the most. Their stories are filled with moments of defeat, rejection, and uncertainty. But what sets them apart is their response to failure. They did not let it define them. Instead, they used it as a tool to sharpen their skills, strengthen their resolve, and fuel their determination. For every failure they encountered, they extracted a lesson and carried it forward, ultimately transforming their setbacks into comebacks. Failure forces us to confront our limitations, but it also reveals our strengths. It strips away the illusions of perfection and teaches us to embrace our humanity. In moments of failure, we come face to face with vulnerability, a state that can be uncomfortable but is also deeply transformative. By acknowledging our flaws and accepting that we are not infallible, we create room for growth. This humility is essential for progress because it fosters a willingness to learn and openness to change. Moreover, failure builds resilience. Every time we fall and get back up, we become a little stronger, a little more prepared for the next challenge. Resilience is not about avoiding failure, but about developing the ability to recover from it. This quality is invaluable, not just in achieving personal goals, but also in navigating life's uncertainties. The more we embrace failure as a natural and necessary part of life, the more resilient we become. Failure also teaches us to manage fear. Many people are so afraid of failing that they never take risks, never step outside their comfort zones, and never fully pursue their dreams. But the truth is, fear of failure is often more paralyzing than failure itself. When you experience failure and survive it, you realize that it's not the end of the world. You learn that failure, while unpleasant, is not fatal. This realization can be liberating. It frees you to take bold actions, knowing that even if you fail, you will find a way to recover and move forward. Another lesson failure teaches is the importance of perseverance. Success is rarely achieved on the first attempt. It often requires multiple tries, each one informed by the lessons of previous failures. The process can be frustrating and exhausting, but it is also rewarding. Every attempt brings you closer to your goal, even if progress is not immediately visible. Failure tests your commitment, your patience, and your ability to stay focused on the bigger picture. Those who persist, despite failure, are the ones who ultimately achieve success. Failure also deepens empathy. Experiencing failure helps you understand what it feels like to struggle, to doubt yourself, and to face setbacks. This understanding makes you more compassionate toward others who are going through similar experiences. It reminds you that everyone is fighting their own battles and that success is rarely as effortless as it appears from the outside. This empathy strengthens relationships, fosters collaboration, and makes you a better leader, teammate, and friend. Additionally, failure can spark creativity. When one path closes, it forces you to think outside the box and explore alternative solutions. Many of the world's greatest innovations and breakthroughs were born out of failure. The willingness to experiment, fail, and try again is the essence of creativity. Failure pushes you to question assumptions, challenge conventional thinking, and take risks that lead to new possibilities. Ultimately, failure shifts your perspective. It teaches you to value the journey as much as the destination. It reminds you that success is not about avoiding mistakes, but about learning from them. Each failure is a chapter in your story, a testament to your courage to try, to risk, and to grow. By embracing failure as a lesson, you transform it from an obstacle into an ally, turning every misstep into an opportunity for growth and every setback into a setup for success. Endurance is one of the most powerful traits a person can develop. It is the capacity to keep going, to persist, and to remain steadfast despite the challenges, obstacles, and hardships that inevitably arise in life. Unlike fleeting bursts of motivation or momentary sparks of inspiration, endurance is a deep, steady force that sustains you over the long haul. It is the quiet determination that says, I will not give up even when the path ahead seems endless or the odds insurmountable. If life is rarely as sprinted as a marathon, endurance recognizes this reality and teaches us to pace ourselves, to prepare for the long journey rather than focusing solely on immediate gratification. Many of the most worthwhile pursuits in life, building a career, nurturing relationships, pursuing a dream, or overcoming adversity, require sustained effort over time. These are not achievements that come easily or quickly, but they are deeply rewarding. Endurance gives you the strength to stay committed to these goals, even when progress feels slow or setbacks threaten to derail you. What makes endurance so powerful is its cumulative effect. Each time you persevere through a difficult situation, you build your capacity to endure even greater challenges. Endurance is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. Every hardship you overcome adds to your reservoir of strength, preparing you for the next obstacle. Over time, this resilience becomes a defining part of who you are, shaping your character and giving you the confidence to face whatever life throws your way. Endurance is not just about physical stamina, it is equally a mental and emotional trait. It is the ability to maintain focus and determination in the face of distractions, discouragement, or despair. When life tests you with moments of doubt, fear, or frustration, endurance is what keeps you moving forward. It reminds you that challenges are temporary and that the effort you invest today will pay off in the future. This mental toughness is crucial in achieving long-term success because it allows you to stay disciplined and focused even when the initial excitement or motivation has faded. One of the most profound aspects of endurance is its ability to transform pain into purpose. Difficulties and setbacks often come with emotional weight, feelings of frustration. disappointment, or even heartbreak. Endurance does not deny these emotions, but channels them into something constructive. It allows you to use your struggles as fuel, turning pain into a driving force that propels you forward. This transformation is empowering because it shifts your perspective from one of victimhood to one of agency. Instead of feeling defeated by your circumstances, you recognize your ability to rise above them. Endurance also teaches patience, a virtue that is increasingly rare in a world obsessed with instant results. The most meaningful accomplishments in life often take time, and endurance helps you embrace the process rather than rushing toward the outcome. It encourages you to trust in your efforts, knowing that consistent incremental progress will eventually lead to significant achievements. This patience is particularly important when pursuing ambitious goals, where the road is often long and filled with unforeseen twists and turns. And endurance reminds you that setbacks are not the end of the journey, but a natural part of it. Another remarkable quality of endurance is its ability to inspire others. When people see someone enduring hardship with grace and determination, it serves as a powerful example of resilience. Your ability to persist in the face of challenges not only benefits you, but also motivates those around you to keep going in their own struggles. Endurance is contagious. It creates a ripple effect that can uplift and encourage entire communities. This shared strength is a testament to the human spirit and its capacity to overcome adversity through collective perseverance. At its core, endurance is about hope. It is the belief that no matter how difficult the present may be, better days are ahead. This hope fuels your determination to keep going, even when progress is slow or results are uncertain. Endurance requires faith, not necessarily in a religious sense, but in the sense of trusting that your efforts will lead to something meaningful. It is this faith that gives you the courage to take one more step, make one more attempt, and hold on a little longer, even when you feel like giving up. Endurance also fosters self-discipline. It teaches you to prioritize your goals over momentary pleasures or distractions. It requires you to stay committed to the bigger picture, even when temptations arise to take shortcuts or abandon your efforts altogether. This discipline is not always easy, but it is essential for achieving lasting success. By staying focused on your purpose and refusing to waver in your commitment, you build the kind of resilience that allows you to navigate life's ups and downs with confidence and clarity. Ultimately, endurance is a testament to the strength of the human spirit. It is a reminder that no matter how tough the journey may be, you have the capacity to persevere. Each step you take, no matter how small, is a victory over doubt, fear, and adversity. Through endurance, you not only achieve your goals, but also discover the depth of your own potential. It is a quiet yet profound power, one that sustains you through life's challenges and leads you toward a future defined by purpose and fulfillment. Faith and purpose are two of the most profound forces that guide and sustain people through life's challenges. They provide meaning in moments of uncertainty, direction when the path is unclear, and strength when the weight of the world feels too heavy to bear. Together, faith and purpose create a powerful foundation, enabling individuals to persevere through difficulties while keeping their eyes fixed on something greater than themselves. Faith begins as a belief in something unseen, a conviction that there is a guiding force, a plan, or a truth that transcends the immediate moment. This belief is not limited to religious or spiritual contexts. It can also manifest as trust in oneself, confidence in a process, or hope for a better future. Faith does not require proof, nor does it rely on the absence of doubt. Instead, it thrives in the tension between uncertainty and hope. It is the quiet assurance that even in the darkest times, light is possible and progress is achievable. Purpose, on the other hand, is the why that drives our actions and decisions. It is the deeper meaning behind our goals, the reason we get up each morning, and the motivation to keep moving forward. Purpose gives life direction, transforming even the smallest actions into steps toward a larger vision. It is not always immediately clear, but as we navigate life, our experiences, values, and passions often help us uncover it. A sense of purpose provides clarity amid chaos and helps prioritize what truly matters. The intersection of faith and purpose is where life's challenges are transformed into opportunities for growth. When faced with adversity, people often question why they are going through such experiences. Without faith, it is easy to feel lost, overwhelmed, or even hopeless. But faith offers an alternative perspective that every challenge serves a purpose, even if it is not immediately evident. It encourages individuals to trust that their struggles are not in vain, that they are part of a larger story still unfolding. Faith and purpose also provide resilience. When you believe that there is meaning behind your efforts and that your journey is leading somewhere significant, you are less likely to give up when faced with setbacks. This belief acts as an anchor, keeping you steady in turbulent times. Challenges may test your resolve, but faith assures you that they are temporary, and purpose reminds you that they are worth enduring. Together, they create a cycle of perseverance where each step forward strengthens your commitment to keep going. Moreover, faith and purpose elevate your perspective, helping you see beyond immediate difficulties. When your focus shifts from short-term obstacles to long-term meaning, you are better equipped to endure hardships. And purpose transforms struggles into stepping stones, while faith provides the courage to take those steps even when the destination is unclear. This shift in mindset is transformative, allowing you to approach challenges with gratitude for the lessons they bring rather than resentment for the pain they cause. Faith also fosters hope, an essential ingredient for purpose-driven living. Hope is the belief that things can and will improve even if the path forward is uncertain. It energizes your actions, inspiring you to keep striving for your goals. When combined with purpose, hope becomes a powerful motivator, turning dreams into realities. It keeps you moving forward, reminding you that every effort, no matter how small, contributes to the larger picture. Purpose, in turn, provides focus. Life is full of distractions and competing priorities, and without a clear sense of purpose, it is easy to feel scattered or directionless. Purpose acts as a compass, guiding your choices and actions toward what truly matters. It helps you filter out the noise and concentrate your energy on pursuits that align with your values and long-term vision. This focus is not only empowering, but also deeply fulfilling, as it ensures that your efforts are meaningful and aligned with your inner self. Faith and purpose also connect you to others. When you live with a sense of purpose, you naturally inspire and uplift those around you. Your actions demonstrate the power of living for something greater than yourself, encouraging others to reflect on their own values and goals. Faith further strengthens these connections by fostering trust, empathy, and understanding. It reminds you that you are part of a larger community bound by shared hopes, struggles, and dreams. Perhaps most importantly, faith and purpose instill a sense of gratitude. Faith teaches you to appreciate the journey, even when it is difficult, while purpose reminds you of the blessings and opportunities along the way. Together, they shift your focus from what is lacking to what is present, allowing you to find joy and fulfillment even amid challenges. This gratitude not only enriches your life, but also strengthens your resolve, giving you the energy to keep moving forward. In every season of life, faith and purpose serve as a guiding light. They provide the assurance that your efforts have meaning, that your struggles have value, and that your journey is part of a greater narrative. By anchoring yourself in these principles, you cultivate the strength to face challenges, the wisdom to embrace growth, and the courage to pursue a life of significance and fulfillment. Inspiration is one of the most profound ways we influence the lives of others. It is not always loud or dramatic sometimes. It is found in quiet determination, steadfast resilience, or the simple act of showing up every day. To inspire others is to ignite within them a sense of possibility, hope, and the belief that they too can achieve greatness, overcome challenges, or live authentically. It is a powerful ripple effect. What begins with one person's actions can cascade into the lives of many, creating a legacy of motivation and empowerment. Inspiration often starts with authenticity. People are inspired by those who live genuinely, embracing their strengths and vulnerabilities without pretense. When someone dares to be themselves, it gives others permission to do the same. Authenticity is magnetic because it resonates with the shared humanity in us all. It reminds others that perfection is not a prerequisite for success or happiness, and that flaws and imperfections can coexist with greatness. By simply being true to yourself, you set an example that inspires others to embrace their own uniqueness. Another way to inspire is by demonstrating resilience in the face of adversity. Life is filled with challenges, and how we respond to them speaks volumes. When someone sees another person endure hardship with courage, determination, and grace, it can be a powerful motivator. It sends the message that difficulties are not the end, but an opportunity for growth. Resilience shows that even in the face of failure or loss, it is possible to rise again. This strength is contagious, empowering others to confront their own challenges with newfound resolve. Inspiration also comes from acts of kindness and compassion. In a world that can sometimes feel disconnected or harsh, a single act of generosity or understanding can spark a chain reaction. When someone witnesses selflessness, it reminds them of the power of humanity and the importance of lifting others up. Small gestures, a listening ear, a word of encouragement, or an offer of help can inspire others to do the same. These acts not only create a positive impact in the moment, but also foster a culture of care and empathy. Vision and purpose are other sources of inspiration. People are naturally drawn to those who have a clear sense of direction and are passionately pursuing their goals. Visionaries inspire by showing what is possible. Even when others doubt or fear the unknown, their purpose-driven lives encourage others to reflect on their own aspirations and to take steps toward realizing them. This inspiration is not about comparison, but about empowerment. It is a reminder that each person has the potential to make a unique contribution to the world. Another profound way to inspire others is by demonstrating perseverance. Many of life's most significant accomplishments require time, effort, and repeated attempts. When someone witnesses another person persistently working toward a goal despite setbacks, rejections, or failures, it reinforces the value of determination and hard work. Perseverance teaches that success is not about avoiding obstacles, but about overcoming them. It shows that effort, even in the face of difficulty, can lead to extraordinary outcomes. Leadership is a natural platform for inspiration. Great leaders inspire not by commanding, but by serving, not by dictating, but by empowering. They set an example through their actions, showing integrity, dedication, and a commitment to the well-being of others. True leaders inspire by creating an environment where people feel valued, supported, and capable of achieving their best. Their belief in the potential of those they lead often becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy as individuals rise to meet the expectations placed upon them. Storytelling is another powerful tool for inspiration. Sharing personal experiences, lessons learned, and triumphs over challenges can have a profound impact on others. Stories connect on an emotional level, making abstract concepts relatable and tangible. When someone hears a story of perseverance, transformation, or hope, it can plant a seed of belief in their own ability to overcome similar challenges. Stories inspire because they remind us that we are not alone and that others have walked and triumphed over the same paths we now face. Inspiration also stems from courage. Taking risks, stepping out of comfort zones, or standing up for what is right can motivate others to do the same. Courage inspires because it challenges the status quo and shows that fear does not have to be a barrier. It demonstrates that the rewards of growth and progress far outweigh the temporary discomfort of uncertainty. When others see acts of bravery, it emboldens them to face their own fears and take steps toward their aspirations. Finally, inspiration is rooted in hope. When someone radiates optimism, even in difficult times, it has a profound effect on those around them. Hope inspires because it reassures others that better days are ahead and that challenges can be overcome. It is a light in the darkness, a reminder that no matter how bleak the present may seem, there is always a way forward. Hope, when shared, becomes a powerful force, uplifting and motivating everyone it touches. Inspiration is a gift, but it is also a responsibility. By living authentically, demonstrating resilience, showing kindness, and pursuing purpose, you have the power to inspire others to be their best selves. Each act of courage, perseverance, and hope sends a message that life, with all its challenges and uncertainties, is worth striving for. And in doing so, you become a beacon of possibility, lighting the way for others to follow.